Hi everyone. What do you know about Chicago, Illinois? Today's lesson with Learn English Florida will focus on Chicago. Now, Chicago is not in Florida, but sometimes we like to talk about other cities or states in the United States. I'm Vanessa, your teacher with Learn English Florida. Let's get started. Chicago is the third largest city in the U.S. If you include some of the suburbs, it has 9.4 million people. Chicago is in the Midwest. That means it's in the middle of the U.S. It's not on the east or west coast. It's in Illinois, not Illinois, Illinois, and it's near Indiana, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Chicago is called the Windy City. That's because it's on Lake Michigan, so it can get very windy and cold. Here are some more facts about Chicago. Chicago has a lot of tall buildings. It may even remind you of New York, but it looks cleaner, at least in the tourist areas. There are many meetings and conventions in Chicago. In fact, we went to a meeting in Chicago very recently. Chicago is a good location for meetings because it's in the middle of the U.S. It also has the largest convention center in North America. It's called McCormick Place. As you probably know, Chicago is home to lots of sports teams, including the famous Chicago Bulls. Some of the other sports teams from Chicago include the Chicago Cubs for baseball, the Chicago Bears for football, and others. Many movies are set in Chicago. They include Home Alone, The Blues Brothers, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and The Fugitive. One famous food from Chicago is deep dish pizza. It has a thick crust and the toppings are on the inside with the cheese on top. It's very good. Deep dish pizza in Chicago has been around since the 1940s. Chicago also has a famous type of popcorn. It mixes caramel popcorn and cheese popcorn together, and it's made by a company called Garrett. And that mix of popcorn is called the Garrett mix. That's also really good. Looking here at my other facts, Chicago has always had lots of immigrants coming to live there. So a long time ago, a lot of immigrants from Ireland and Italy came to Chicago. And now you see immigrants from all around the world. If you go to Chicago, we recommend that you do a bus tour so you can see all of the tourist areas. You can see the Sears Tower, or it used to be called the Sears Tower. It's 110 stories high. You can see Millennium Park, the Art Institute of Chicago, the Magnificent Mile, which is an area with shops and restaurants that's very nice. And you can see the Bean, which is a large statue that looks like a big metal bean. And of course, you can take pictures there. We think Chicago is a great place to visit in the U.S. Just make sure you bring a jacket and always talk to people at your hotel about areas that are safe or maybe not safe. There are some parts of Chicago that are not so safe, but mostly tourists we'll stay in the nicer areas. We also recommend walking on Chicago's River Walk, which is along the Chicago River, and it's very beautiful. Please watch our second video this week for lots of pictures of Chicago to help you better understand the city. Thanks, everyone.